Hi everyone, this is Hipster Leah. I'm going to be telling you how to make an amazing bow. It's not perfect, but it's the best I could get. This is what it would look like after you finish it. It has a nice bead in the center, and it's very cute. I tried making one by another person, but it completely failed. I'm not going to point fingers. Now, for the center, you're going to need to have a band with a bead put through it. Now, you don't have to have the bead in the center, but it looks much better with the bead. It looks much more extravagant. And this is what it looks like. And just put that off to the side for when you're putting it on your bands. Now to get the thick bow effect, we're going to be putting doubles for almost everything except for the bead. You're going to put 2 bands from here to here, and 2 more bands from here to here. Made a mistake. From here to here, like so. Now I'm going to put 2 bands all the way up, like this. Or really not all the way up, but just like this. 2, 2, 2, from here to here, here to here, and here to here. After you finish that, we're going to start curving in. We're going to take 2 rubber bands, put them from here to here, just like that. I'm going to take 2 more rubber bands, put them from here up to here. 2 more from here to there. Push it down. Now you're going to take your band with the bead on it, and if you don't have a bead, then just take 1 band and put it from here to here. You don't have to have your bead, as I've said before, but just put 1 band from here to here if you're not using bead. And if you are, then just do that. Now you're going to take 2 bands from here to there. 2 bands from the center up. And 2 bands from the center splitting outwards, like that. Now I'm going to take 2, putting it from there to there. 2, putting it up, just like we did in the very beginning. And then 1 more double team up. Now, tie it all together, 2 and 2. You're almost done putting on your bands. You just have 1 more. You're going to push down this side right there, and you're going to take 1 band and do a 3-time cap band. So 1, 2, and 3. You don't have to put it on just like the way I did. You can do it your very own way. But now we're going to start weaving our bow. Rotate your loom as you do with everything. Now you're going to start from the side where you have your triple cap band, which my apparently is in triples. I'll just fix that. There, that should do it. Now you're going to start from where your band is tripled, right here. You're going to pull it back, and you're going to take your band that's going off, the very top band, it's going off to the side, and put it onto the peg right next to it. Push down. So it's really like that. Now go down inside your 3, put your very last 2 bands, and go up. Now, I'm not the best at instructional videos, but I'm trying my best. Sorry if it's blocked. Now, pull back all of your bands, like so. I'm going to take your top 2, pull it out, and go off to the side, because your side one should be at the very top. Push it all down. It should look like this. Now, go in here, pull out your last 2 bands, go up, like that. And do the same for here, so that you have all of these bands loomed, like so. Now, you're going to take this bottom band here, loom it up, and cross it over to this side. Now you're going to go to this one, loom it up, make sure it doesn't fall up by putting your thumb on top. So it should look like that. Now push it down to make room for your very last 2 sum of bands. Like so. So after you finish looming this side, it should look like this. Now, there are a lot of bands here, but it shouldn't be hard to locate your one band. Now confirm that it's the only band that you're taking up. Pull it out. Make sure that it's really good and tight, and just pull it up over there. Make sure your bead is centered. Like that. Now, we're doing this backwards. But when it's finished, you're just going to flip your bowl over to make sure that the bead is facing forward. If you flip it over, it's tilted like that. But it's supposed to be like that. Now, you're going to take your very top 2 bands, which should be these 2. Now, to make sure that you're getting just those 2, reach over like I just did. Pull them up and through like so. Now, your next top 2 should be these. Now, it's very loose, so I advise putting your thumb on top to make sure it doesn't fall out. Sometimes they're loose like this, but it's supposed to be like that. Now, take your last bands and loop them off to the side, so it should look like this. Now you're almost done looming, so hopefully you get this right. And if this does not work out, please comment. And if you have any confusion, just tell me. Now you're going to take the bottom one here, loop it up, and onto the one in front of it, like that. Bottom one's here. Oops, let's pull back something. Now you're going to take your 2 here, loop it forward. Make sure you get them both on and push it down. Like so. Now take your last 2 and go forward. Now usually you would turn your loom around to put the bottom ones through, but you're not going to need to turn your loom. You're going to take your last 2 bands on there. Loop it over to the very side, like so. Now this one, there's a lot of bands, so just make sure you pull in everything back. It may be easier to see if you tilt your loom to the side. Just to make sure you're not pulling back any of the bands that you need. It may take a second, but if you get it spot on first time, congratulations. Give me a second. Okay. Ugh. One of these bands will not agree with me. Ah! Okay, I got it. Pull it up and out and push it to the side. Ooh, my camera. Ah, I'm going to take the bottom one from here and loop it off to the side like I did. You're going to reach it all the way through, pick it up, and loop it down to the side. Sorry if you couldn't see that. I'm terribly sorry. Now, for the final band that you're going to need, we're going to be making this part here, this extra little beady part. Turn your loom around to make this easier. Put your hook in like this. Put your hook in through this peg here and turn it around so that your hook is facing downward. Now take one band and pull it through, keeping your peg downward and scraping through the side. Put it back on and through and pull. It should go like this. The reason I had you turn your peg around is to make sure that you didn't hook anything. Now you're going to just let go. There should be so many bands that it stays in its place like that. Now, with one hand you're going to hold this like that. You're going to reach through and tug it through. Now pull. Try not to crush your band and make it split. But if you do, it'll be easy to replace. Just make sure you're not pulling. Now, you might want to just rip it off like this, but since it's double and the bands are very tight, you're going to need to take it off one peg by one peg to make sure the shape is formed correctly. So you're going to pull it off like so, peg by peg. If one peg comes off by its own, then that's just completely fine. Ooh, that one there is the toughest one to get off your peg. Then you're going to take that one off. That one off. And your final few. Ooh, I missed one. Ooh. And now for the last peg. Now, after you take it off your loom, it should turn out to look like this. Now you're going to just flip it over and fold it. Make sure that it's all perfect in its shape. And ta-da! You have your bow. I don't know why the colors of my screen are changing. Why are they changing? What? Why are the colors of my screen changing? Why? I don't know. Because I thought they were changing something, but this is what your bow will look like after you finish it. It has a little tiny keychain at the end. In my design, you cannot make it without the little keychain thing at the end, because if you don't, it won't work at all. But that is how you make a bow the Leo way. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you have any questions or comments or requests, please tell me. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Bye.